time with somebody I don't know. I wanna stay for a while, I wanna move your way. No, the roof might cave in, all of these snakes in the wild. I'm about to lose my brain, tell me who gon' save me.
Well, we're on.
We're on.
Recording. Alex is in the kitchen, away from the microphone.
This is our first, maybe second in-person podcast. Right before we came on, we were discussing. Just got to throw this in there. I don't know if we've talked about it before, but you have to be so goddamn stupid to get on a fucking submarine, like not even a submarine, a little sea exploration device, and think it's just. Do your research if you're going to take a trip. You know, parasailing, shit like that, that's pretty stupid, but a lot of people do it, and you're like, let's go ahead and start this podcast off, right?
Yeah. Oops.
You know, I'm sure everyone listening has an opinion about this submarine situation, and I'm sure they are all pretty fucking similar, that you have to be brain dead. You have to be like brain dead to get on that. There's only one person who can justify being on that submarine, and that's the explorer guy, because he was already doing stupid shit in life. But like, even then, you should fucking read the reviews. They're like, this shit's leaking. You know, there's been documentaries with this fucking submarine thing in it that fucking showed that it wasn't fucking working. They had like a BBC fucking thing, and like it stopped working. Like it stopped working on the documentary. Like all you have to do is like look up Ocean Gate. Like even, well, not now, because you know, fucking all it is going to be that other shit. But fucking, anyways, what were we talking about today?
No, it's pretty dumb. I can't remember. I know we talked about the submarine submersible situation, like before they had discovered that all those guys were dead. I don't know that we talked about it afterwards. Pretty dumb thing to go and do. I mean, I can understand wanting to go see the Titanic in there, but you don't go with them. No. He wanted me to pause it to make a joke about the fact that I can't swim. But it's too funny. No, I mean, I can't swim. He gives me shit for it all the time. What do you want me to do? I'm an adult. I'm not going to go take swimming lessons.
Also, fucking, there's been a lot of propaganda in the news recently about sharks eating people. I don't know if it's propaganda. I feel like it's something that the news has found out that people, like, they'll click on it. It probably happens a lot more. Like, there's fucking however many shark attacks a year. Like, that just happens. But, like, it keeps on popping up in my feed. Maybe fucking Elon has fixed Twitter or something, but I see a lot of shark attack stuff. But maybe we've already discussed that on the podcast, too. I don't fucking know.
I don't know. No, I don't know. No, it's kind of old news at this point. It really is a shame. Dude, that stuff, like, once they found them, that was it. It was out of the news. It's like, yep, nope, they're dead. And then that was it. Like, it was out of the news, like, the next day.
You know what's also something that's been out of the news pretty quick is goofy-ass France and their fucking little goofy-ass protests they do. Not that we don't do goofy-ass protests here in the U.S., too. Protesting is fine, you know, express your fucking right to free speech and shit. But that doesn't mean you're not goofy as fuck for doing it. Fucking that dude that those cops killed in fucking France, they buried him, and like 2 days later they're done burning down the city. Like, what happened? I guess they sent in the National Guard or something. I don't live in France, thank God. That's the first podcast we ever did. I for sure insulted the French.
Yeah, you called them dirty French.
God damn. Fucking whatever. Fucking.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that has been out of the news, hasn't it? It was pretty prominent for a little bit. And then it was gone. Something that's still in the news. I just got back from D.C. I visited the White House, and I left a little bit of cocaine in the lobby, and it's caused a little bit of a stir. I'd like to apologize to President Biden.
You should definitely apologize to Hunter. He's getting blamed for it.
Dude, they're raking him over the coals, and it was me.
It was just you?
It was me. I did. It was mine.
You good, obedient liberal taking the fucking fall for Hunter Biden. You're gonna fucking have you done?
Bad.
Were you the one who did all the other shit that he's done?
No,
you can't.
No,
what about the laptop?
No,
shit?
that was all him. I just, I thought the White House tour could use a little Little boost.
Little snow, yeah. Fucking
little pep in my step while touring the grounds.
Fucking, he does seem like he'd be a real fun guy to party with, though.
Oh, man.
Well, some of his partying, some of it you'd be like...
He parties too hard for me. He goes a little too hard. What was he doing? He was driving one of them cars like 170 miles an hour.
Oh, to go meet a hooker in Vegas.
Yeah.
Why not? You know, your dad's the president. You already don't have anything to live for. Fucking...
No, he's a wild guy.
Shit. So I guess we might fucking just jump into the good shit.
Yeah, actually, just before we do, I don't know. I mean, we hinted at it earlier, but this is the first episode from Nashville. Which is why this episode is so late, by the way. Had to do a long drive, real long drive. That sucked. Had to pack up all my shit, which I waited until damn near the last minute to do, which I kind of do with everything. Then I got here, Nashville. Been having a decent time.
Had a good experience with some hot chicken.
Dude, it was awful. It was literally this morning. Yeah, I thought about tweeting about it, but I didn't. I went to Prince's, which is the OG hot chicken place in Nashville, obviously. Because I wanted to go. I've been like once, maybe twice. I haven't gone that many times. I haven't been to Nashville in a long time, like since college. And I went to Prince's, and you go in there, you order at the counter. They have everything you think they do. They got different kinds of chicken shit, sides, and that's what they do. That's it. And I got the 4-piece strips, hot, with macaroni and cheese and potato salad. And they give you some small bullshit little drink too. I wish they would beef it up. This is America. We like our fountain drinks.
Get your shit together, Princes.
Yeah.
This isn't goddamn dirty France.
Yeah. I know you've been doing your chicken the same since the early 1900s, but you could, jump into the 21st century with a fucking...
Did they let you get free refills or no free refills?
I mean, I went and got one and no one said anything.
Oh, okay.
So...
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't ask. I just kind of did. Got my food, and hot chicken looks tremendous. Also, about the heat, there's some, there's like mild, which, you would assume is not that hot. And then there's medium, and then there's hot. And then there's all these variations on like hot as fuck. And I just wanted the hot. I didn't want to fuck up my day. I had other shit to do, and I didn't want to be in pain like the rest of the day. So I just got the hot. And they have a sign up at the front of the place that says, even our mild is hot. And so I was like, all right, well, I'll get the hot. It's 2 above the mild. It comes out. The sides are tiny. I mean, it does seem like they pack a fair amount of food into those little styrofoam bullshit cups they give you. They do pack some food in there. I don't know how they do it, but it's still less than you would like as a side. So I was a little like, whatever, man. Fucking, that's a small side. Chicken looked great. I was eating it. It had a little bit of a kick to it, but it wasn't that bad. So, it wasn't that hot. In the moment, I thought I could have gone up at least 2 more spice levels and had a pretty good time. Also, everything was excellent. Prince's is the shit. The chicken was great. The sides were tremendous. I like potato salad, and they do a really good potato salad. Mac and cheese, come on. Every joint like that knows how to do good mac and cheese. But that chicken that I didn't think was that spicy yesterday afternoon, it was real spicy this morning. It really fucked me up. It hurt too. It was painful. My stomach hurt more than anything. You kind of you feel your stomach kind of take that turn. And your stomach just starts fucking burning. Like it's trying to burn a hole through your fucking stomach. And you're like, fuck. Because this is at like 8 a.m. in the morning. I felt good before then too, because I kind of laid in bed and like looked at Twitter a little bit. I felt good when I initially woke up, but like 5 minutes after that, I was in pain, struggling. Went to the bathroom, went back to the bedroom, fucking stomach started up again like an hour later. Had to repeat the process. So I guess what I'm saying is I would 100% recommend Prince's Hot Chicken to anybody that comes to Nashville. It really is good. Maybe go a little lower on the spice level than you think, just from personal experience. I do wonder what their hottest tastes like, though. That's really. I know it would be really hot, but don't. I mean, you don't. You're not as big into spicy food as I am. But don't you kind of want to try the hottest one?
I'm a little curious. I would like to.
Are you looking at it?
Yeah, I'm looking at the menu right now. I would like to just kind of. I don't want 4 tenders. I want to taste like. I want to. Is it dry rub or is it wet?
It's dry.
Okay. I mean, I would just want like a piece of a tender, with the dry on it.
Yeah. 4 tenders is it's a good deal. It's a good amount of
it's
tender.
like $8 for 4 of them. Yeah. I mean, from a famous place in Nashville where everything's expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe Biden.
I did the thanks, Joe. I did the chicken, the 4 tenders, and I did 2 sides and the drink, and it was all less than $20. And I thought it was going to be more, but I didn't know I was in the neighborhood. I was looking for something else in town, and I one of the first things I saw was Prince's, and I'm like, shit. Well, I know where I'm going to go eat, and yeah, no, it was a good experience the day of, but the day after, not so much. My stomach was in some serious pain, man. It was no joke.
It's disgusting.
The food was so good, though. I cannot really undersell you on the food. It is really good. Hattie B's, the other famous hot chicken place in Nashville, they give you bigger portions. I feel like I haven't been there in a while either, but I feel like it's not as good. Prince's is the shit. It's real nice.
So the chicken itself is good too, though.
Yeah, it's so good.
Chicken.
Dude,
good strip.
It's nice. Everything was good. You don't like potatoes? Wait, do you like potato salad?
I've actually started liking potato salad.
Okay. Well, it was like the mustard based potato salad, which you would not.
No, we're not. They don't fuck with mustard. Yeah.
I think they have the other one. Maybe they might not. They might only do the one. I don't know. I like mustard, so I really like the mustard base for the potato salad. Mac and cheese. Come on,
Did you get some seasoned fries or no seasoned fries?
I didn't get any fries.
Shit, they look good.
Oh man.
Might go back.
They need to sponsor the show.
Yeah.
Prince's. They don't really.
Prince's. Come burn your asshole at Prince's.
I don't think they need a whole lot of marketing. I think people know.
I think they're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I think they're all over. I think they have them. I think there's one in Los Angeles. Is that what I'm reading?
Oh, really?
I mean,
I know they have 2. They have 2 stores, restaurants in Nashville. I think they operate some food trucks.
God damn, I keep on clicking the wrong button. Enter. Where the fuck is enter? Oh, wait, that is enter.
It's tough. It moves every time you open your computer.
Dude, it's fucking, I'm on a MacBook. It says fucking return. Doesn't even say fucking enter. The fuck is a return?
Return. No, I don't know. I'm going to have to go to Hattie B's at some time, too.
We've been to a Hattie B's. We went to
Have
one
we?
in Memphis, definitely.
Oh, we did, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
good.
right.
It's fucking banging.
Yeah, it's so nice. It is really nice.
I'm totally wrong about the one in fucking Los Angeles. I don't know why it said that. I was on Google Images looking for pictures of the chicken, and it said Los Angeles at the top for some reason.
Yeah.
But no, fucking.
They have Hattie B's in Vegas.
I bet they got Hattie B's.
I've eaten at that one. Yeah. No, it was good there too. I only ate there one time though because it's Vegas. There's places to eat all over the place.
What a wonderful place,
dude! I love it so much. I would go back in a heartbeat. We found a place that did nachos there. There's probably quite a few. I don't know the name though. But they just fucking stack nachos up, with actual cuts of steak and all this other wild shit you could get on there. And they also served a shot that had a scorpion in it. And I think if you did the shot, I know you got a T-shirt. I think you got some other shit too. I did not do it. They also want you to bite into the scorpion when you take the shot, and that's disgusting.
Yeah, that is sick.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, that shit could kill you. I don't know nothing.
Someone I was with did it. I did not do it.
Did they?
I thought about it.
Did they enjoy it?
No.
I didn't
It was
figure
terrible.
they would.
It was absolutely terrible.
I was wrong about Hattie B's. There's actually only 10 Hattie B's locations. It's crazy that you've been to they're Memphis, Vegas, Dallas, Birmingham, Atlanta, Nashville.
Yeah.
Nashville. There's 4 Nashville, 2 Atlanta, then the others.
Yeah.
I lived like fucking like a half a mile from one of those. I only ate there like once. I think it's when we ate at fucking Vegas though. It's crazy. You just went in like how is Hattie B's a reoccurring thing in my life? If you run into a Hattie B's, fucking get you some. Hattie B's owners, if you're listening, sponsor this shit.
Yeah, go to more places. I mean, I live in Nashville now, so I'm fine. But everyone else needs to experience Hattie B's.
All the locations are very like unique looking. Like the buildings are fucking cool.
Yeah.
So I mean, I get that you want to keep that aesthetic, but come on, bitch.
I mean, the Vegas one is inside of a big hotel. I don't remember which hotel, but
oh yeah, the Vegas location is not it's like the least aesthetically pleasing, but it still looks cool on the inside.
Yeah, it is right next to a bar and a casino, and that's a pretty nice place for Hattie B's.
Yeah,
no, that's nice. It's a great spot. Hot chicken is tremendous. Really good. Love it. Damn, you got any more hot chicken information over there?
Shit, let's talk about some goddamn fights coming up in about an hour and 20 minutes.
No, dude, like 19 minutes.
Shit, let's roll.
So UFC. Yeah, we're recording this fucking.
Saturday.
We started 16 and a half minutes ago. It is now 4:41 p.m. Is that Central? Or are we in Eastern?
We're in Central.
So, 19 minutes.
I'm going to rattle them off. I'm going to start at the very bottom. If you don't know anybody, or how do you want to do it?
Wait, hold on. Let's, because we do have very limited. Hold on. Where the fuck? Come on, man. Not that there's not interesting guys.
Robbie Lawler. We'll start the last fight of the prelims.
Yeah, Lawler and Nico Price. I mean, I feel like everyone knows now. It's Robbie Lawler's last fight.
Dude, he's a plus 195 dog. Let's fucking
bet on Robbie.
Let me go fucking place it. I don't need to place it right now.
Yeah.
I got a minute. Yeah.
No, Robbie Lawler going out. A win would be nice to go out on. Obviously, he's been on a bit of a losing streak here recently. He's always been a dog, though. He's one of those people. I think he made his pro debut in 2001. So, and he's been fighting at like the highest level of shit, like pretty much since then.
Right before him, one guy is Tetsuro Taira. I watched some highlights of him the other day.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's cool.
Fucking, I guess we're going to, if anybody listens to this, it'll be probably after the fights, but I'm predicting we'll also probably record one of these tomorrow, maybe. Fucking,
shit, we were thinking about doing
during the fight,
after a fight ends, hopping on for the podcast after this, maybe, and then recording our initial. Yeah. We might do it for Robbie Lawler up.
Yeah,
we'll do it for those 6. Maybe talk a little bit after the main event is over. I think that would be cool. We will at least attempt that. I think it is a neat idea. It is something we can do now. But I don't know. We'll see. If we do it, we'll be starting at Robbie Lawler. Of course, you'll get to hear our reactions right after the fight. It'll be out a day later. But
lucky motherfuckers, you get to hear us twice.
Yeah. It'll be cool. And I'll have my predictions for those 6 fights. At least those 6 fights. I'll have them up on my Twitter at Bonfire Brief Pod. So you can see who I'm going to lose money on tonight. But one person I'm not going to lose money on is Robbie Lawler, because he's a dog. He's always had that dog in him. He's a killer. And this is his last fight. I think he's going to go out there.
Going to go out with a bang. He has to.
Yeah. I think he's going to go out there and knock him out.
After that, Bo Nickel's going to choke out Val Woodburn. It's already been written in the script.
Dude, fucking. Yeah. Bo Nickel is going to kill him, I think. But I was listening to the press conference. And there was a moment Val Woodburn is there, and he's trying to get people hyped up. He's like, yeah, let's go. It's going to be a fun fight. He's playing to the crowd, and it's kind of lukewarm, and Bo Nickel, they're not really talking bad at each other. They're just kind of talking back and forth. And Val Woodburn goes, "Yeah, let's make this a war." And Bo Nickel's like, "I don't know about a war." He's like, "I don't know, man. I think I'm just going to take you down and submit you sub 2 minutes."
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a war. Maybe it will be. I do doubt it, though, because Bo Nickel is fucking dangerous. Once again, showing that the best base for mixed martial arts is
Wrestling. 100%.
wrestling. It is wrestling.
Then after that, we have Jalen Turner and Dan Hooker. And Dan Hooker has some real fucking stupid looking hair right now. You seeing that shit? It's fucking, well, you all see it here in a minute. Fucking this blonde ass goofy looking shit. What you doing, dude? Like, get it together. I know you suck now. You know, and he dropped quite a few fights recently. Or did he win his last
he won his last one. It was last year. He fought Claudio Puelles, and he TKO'd him with a body kick, which is pretty sweet. But here's the thing, though, is like his losses are against like really top-notch people, right? Poirier, Chandler, Makhachev, and Arnold.
Yeah, those are all very legit guys.
Very legit guys. He's been fighting a higher level of competition than Dan Hooker or than Jalen Turner has. But that being said, I don't know what the odds are on that fight.
He did beat Gilbert Burns. That was back in 2018. I mean, that's been a minute.
He did beat Gilbert Burns. He knocked him out.
That's crazy.
I mean, his resume is not bad. I mean, he knocked out Gilbert Burns. He knocked out Jim Miller. Knocked out fucking Ross Pearson with a crazy knee. You know, like he's a high level guy, and part of me wants to pick him over Jalen Turner, but Jalen Turner's been on a tear. He dropped his last one to Gamrot, split decision, very close fight. Gamrot's a high level guy. I don't know, man. Wait, hold on. You think Robbie Lawler's going to win his fight? I didn't know.
I'm betting on him. Yeah, I hope he does.
I think we're both on the Bo Nickel page, but yeah,
Bo Nickel. Lawler, Bo Nickel's going to slaughter Val Woodburn. Yeah. Sorry, Val.
Lawler going to win his last fight ever, right out into the sunset. It's going to be beautiful. Jalen Turner and Dan Hooker.
I don't know. It's really. I mean, fucking Dan Hooker's a fucking gatekeeper. He's a top 15 gatekeeper.
I'm gonna go with. Who am I gonna go with? I'm gonna go with Dan Hooker.
Okay, fucking there we go. I'm going Jalen Turner. I think he's gonna walk through him. Fucking Robert Whitaker versus Duplessis. Fuck it, I'm pulling for Robert Whitaker. Something I hate fucking Dricus Duplessis. I don't hate him. I just think he's fucking. He just doesn't look like he belongs there. He looks like he should fucking sell insurance. You know, he could beat my ass. He would beat me through that wall, then that wall, and then that wall, without any fucking hesitation.
Yeah, I mean he's a good fighter.
Yeah,
he's good. Beat Derek Brunson earlier this year.
I just don't fucking like the way he looks. It's straight up how he looks. It's nothing else.
I think it would be because if Whitaker wins, it'll be real odd. Like, do you give him the third fight against Izzy, even though he lost the other two? But if Dricus wins, he obviously gets the shot. So I think that might be a little more interesting. But if they booked Izzy Whitaker a third time, I would watch it, obviously. And I do really like Robert Whitaker. And I'm going to pick him to win this fight. He's the fucking second best middleweight in the world, and I don't think Duplessis is.
See, I'm going to go Duplessis because I think he has more on the line. I think he actually gets something out of this if he wins. It's hard to put Robert Whitaker again for another title shot when he's dropped the fucking past two. Fucking shit. 2 more fights. We got to cover them we got 12 minutes or so.
That's good.
That's plenty of time.
Yeah. Okay. So this is fucking dope. Brandon Moreno, Alessandro Pantoja. They fought twice before. You've probably heard it fucking at some point watching some shit leading up to this week. They mention it all the time. So Pantoja beat Brandon Moreno 5 years ago. Decision. He beat him pretty good. Solidly. But it was 5 years ago. And that was the fight. After that fight, Brandon Moreno got cut from the UFC. And he wasn't even doing bad. He just dropped 2 straight. Dana was trying to get rid of the flyweight division. So they cut him. He goes to LFA, fucking starches a dude because he's Brandon Moreno. Hops back into the UFC, goes on this long unbeaten
He just had to do one fight out of the UFC.
Yeah, and he was back in. And then he went on this great streak, beat guys like Askarov, Kai Kara-France, and then obviously Kara-France twice, and then obviously Figueiredo twice. He's the dog. He's so good. He's just well-rounded. Pantoja did beat him twice, though. The first time he beat him was on The Ultimate Fighter. This was the first fight between these guys. Like, it was like the first round of fighters in The Ultimate Fighter, and we got Pantoja and Moreno, and he submitted Moreno. So Moreno lost The Ultimate Fighter. Obviously, ended up back in the UFC. Pantoja's look good though, man. His submissions are nice. He just submitted Brandon Royval, who's a high level jiu-jitsu guy. Beat Manel Kopp, who's looking wild. Submitted Alex Perez. He's a good fighter. But in Pantoja's most recent loss, he fought Askarov. I don't know if you remember this guy. I'm not sure if he's even in the UFC anymore. But he's from Dagestan. So he wrestles like crazy. And I think if Moreno implements a fucking wrestling heavy game and he doesn't get caught in one of Pantoja's submissions, I think he's good. I think he can hold his own on the feet. Obviously, he fought Figueiredo 4 times. He can handle himself on the feet against any flyweight. Bantamweight, I mean. So, I think Moreno wins that fight. I don't know. Pantoja is a very interesting fighter, and he's a serious threat on the ground. But Moreno's never – he got submitted on The Ultimate Fighter, but he's never been submitted any other time in his professional career. And he's fought great submission guys like Royval, like Formiga, great wrestling guy, and Askarov fought him to a draw that everyone thought Moreno won. So I'm going with Moreno.
I got to go Moreno, too. I just like him. Fucking just like him. And along with all that other shit you said, I just liked, but also
just a good dude.
Yeah, he's just a good dude. I don't know. We'll see. The dude has beat him before, but he's just been on a tear recently. You beaten Figueiredo that many times. That's impressive. Wait, he lost one to him, didn't he?
Yeah.
He lost one. And
their first fight was a draw, and then Brandon Moreno submitted him the second fight in the 3rd round. Just really was on one. Then Figueiredo beat him in a decision, and Figueiredo won that. It wasn't a beatdown, but it was competitive, but he clearly won. And then, dude, in the last fight, I watched this the other day. It was crazy. Moreno, they're in the 3rd round at the end of the I can't remember when exactly it was in the round, but Moreno just hit him with a fucking punch. It shattered Figueiredo's orbital bone.
Oh, yeah.
And his eye just fucking closed shut. They thought it was they thought it was an eye poke at first.
That's right.
Yeah.
He just knocked the fuck out of him, which is fair to think it's an eye poke.
Yeah.
He did get the fuck knocked out of him.
Yeah. And I think Figueiredo thought it was an eye poke, but that makes sense. With what happens when your orbital breaks, it's just this real sharp pain.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of times, but his eye just swelled up shut, and the doctor stopped it, and he couldn't see out of his eye.
Is Figueiredo moving up a weight class?
Yeah, dude, he's fighting Dominic Cruz.
That's right. Oh,
dude.
Fuck. I hope his orbital bone's not still fucked.
Yeah.
But who knows?
He's fighting the greatest bantamweight champ of all time. It's going to be fun. That's a fucking hell of a way to hop into a new weight class.
Shit, let's wrap it up. We got 7 fucking minutes. Let's talk about fucking
Volkanovski.
Main event.
And Yair Rodriguez. Obviously, so it's International Fight Week, so there's people from all over different countries fighting on this card. Moreno's Mexican and Rodriguez is Mexican, so they're kind of – so, Mexico is fighting to get a 3rd belt in the UFC, and then – Pantoja is Brazilian, and Brazil doesn't have any champs right now. So he's fighting to take a belt back to Brazil. Just a little extra fucking motivation for some of these dogs.
Duplessis trying to put fucking South Africa, trying to become, well, he's already the greatest South African fighter, isn't he?
I can't really think of anyone else. Why not?
God damn.
He's killing it.
People hate him for that shit.
Yeah, but I mean, what can you do?
I'm happy for him.
Volkanovski is defending his title.
I don't see Volkanovski giving it up. I do fucking like Yair Rodriguez. I'm looking forward to seeing his spinning fucking kicks all fucking night.
Yeah, I mean, he'll have to try to keep like Volkanovski at range. He's the longer fighter. He's got those crazy kicks. I think Volkanovski is going to implement his wrestling.
I think he's going to take him down and beat his fucking head against the canvas.
That's kind of what I think is going to happen too. Now, I don't know at what point Volkanovski will switch on the wrestling. I think he will stand up with him for a bit.
Yeah, of course he will. He's a fucking animal. Yeah, if he doesn't get caught, I think if he just doesn't get caught with something crazy, like fucking, I'm 80% sure on Volk this one, 20 on Yair, if I had to fucking put percentages on it, which is, I would bet on that 100 times out of 100.
Yeah. Now, we have seen Volkanovski get put in some tricky submissions by Brian Ortega, and Ortega's a lot better jiu-jitsu guy than Yair is, like, by far. But Yair, like, when he hurt Josh Emmett in the last fight, fucking sucks for Josh Emmett, just fucking sucks, man.
Big fan, fucking, he just...
Yair put it on him. Yeah. Dude, put it on him. And then he went down and submitted him. So, like, if Volkanovski gets hit with something and Yair jumps on top of him and puts him in a submission like he did Josh Emmett, maybe,
Did Yair beat Max Holloway? It doesn't say it on the website.
No, he lost to him.
Okay.
Yeah, they fought, and Max Holloway put it on him.
Damn, that's beautiful.
Yeah. It is kind of tough for me to see Yair beating him. Volkanovski's he's a monster.
Yair doesn't really fight that much.
No.
Like once a year. Misses his second one this year, but previously it'd been like once a year. Yeah. Skipped all 2020, scared of COVID.
I was about to say, he was out for like almost 2 years.
I don't know if he was scared of COVID. He might have been. Who knows?
Yeah, that he got beat by Holloway. And then there was the injury against Ortega. And then one win against Josh Emmett, and he's right in the title scene, which I don't hate. He had a little bit quicker of a path there than some people, but like, who the fuck else is Volkanovski going to fight? He beat Josh Emmett. It beat him bad too. I think he deserves it. I think it could be like a great fight. I do really think that if they keep it on the feet and they're both fucking even and they just duke it out all night, it'd be fun to see. So, I mean, I'm definitely going with Volkanovski. There's no question about it. I think he retains the belt and cements himself. He already is. Kamaru Usman and Daniel Cormier had Volkanovski at number 3 greatest featherweight of all time. And I think that's absurd. Volkanovski's the greatest featherweight of all time.
Yeah.
Like, they had him at 3. They had him behind Aldo and Holloway, who Volkanovski has beaten. Volkanovski beat Aldo fucking once, I think. And he beat Max Holloway 3 times. How are you going to put Aldo and Max above him? He's the greatest. Volkanovski, Moreno, Whitaker. I'm still iffy on Turner and Hooker, man. I think it could go either way. I just don't know. But fuck it. Hooker, Bo Nickel, Robbie Lawler, all the picks. The card's going to start in 2 minutes now, so I'm going to wrap up these thoughts. I think it's going to be a great card. This is one of the best cards we've seen this year. And I think it's going to be a good one. Who knows? Maybe we'll see some fucking massive upsets. Oh, wait. Also, fucking the Whitaker Duplessis, it is confirmed that the winner of that will fight Adesanya.
Shit. Not related to any of that at all. We got a fucking John Jones fight secured, and we also got a fucking Francis fights boxing, right?
I don't know if it's been announced officially yet, but the word is it's happening soon. So, yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. And then John Jones, Stipe Miocic, Madison Square Garden. It's going to be crazy.
Stipe's actually going to put up a fight where fucking, what's his name, was just fucking shocked to even be there. You know?
Yeah.
He just was like, fuck, he just didn't belong. Who is it? What's the dude's name?
Cyril Gahn.
Cyril Gahn. Like, yeah, right, you fucking dirty French fuck. Come on the podcast.
Does he speak English? I don't know.
Fucking.
No, got some great fights coming up, both in a couple weeks, couple months, but also right now in 1 minute. So, going to work on getting this uploaded and come back when we're about halfway, 2/3 through this card. We're out.